Hello, and welcome to another update video about Solana. Yeah, Solana is still pushing a little bit, but it's, as I said yesterday, it could just be a B wave that's moving up here in the white wave count. Or basically, there are different ways how this can play out. For example, in the white wave count, if we talk about that this white wave structure is playing out and this wave 4 is now unfolding, that we've been talking about for a while. It could be that this was a WX and we're now in the Y wave, and in the Y wave we have an ABC, but then it would need to turn to the downside pretty much now, because then we have within this within the Y wave a resistance area, and the resistance goes all the way up to around about $59.70, which means a break above it would suggest that something different is going on. Not necessarily bullish, but it could be just a different interpretation. We could say, for example, that all of these three waves here are a larger A wave. That's absolutely possible as well. The move up is a B wave and it's doing something like that. It might even overshoot. B waves do that. And then we come down in a wave C afterwards in a 5-wave move. Just want to make sure that you understand that corrections can unfold in various ways. They are not really predictable how a correction is playing out. First of all, we don't really know if the fourth wave, the larger degree fourth wave, is already unfolding. That's not clear yet. We need to see a little bit more price action for that. I think we can start to assume it, but at the same time, we need to understand that from here, because we have never broken that $49.40 level that I mentioned to you before, which is micro support still. From here, another extension in this third wave is still possible. That's just one thing, because we only came down in 3 waves. So whenever we have a 3-wave pullback, it allows for continuation higher. In this case, if we take the context into account, it could also morph into a larger ABC structure. But because the 3-wave move bottomed before breaking micro support, it is a little bit ambiguous and allows still for another extension. On the other hand, I just showed you, if we're dealing with a B wave, it might even overshoot. So all I'm saying is, we need to be a bit flexible with these corrections. You cannot predict, let's say, the exact pathway, but what is much more important than trying to understand the exact pathway or roadmap of a correction is to understand that within corrections, there are different ways how something can unfold. They are not impulses. And also, it's much more important to ask, where is the support? And the support hasn't changed. The support is still between $49.50 and $34.40. However, $49.50 will be a very, very shallow wave 4. I would prefer if we see the wave 4 eventually get into the region around $40.50 and $34.40. I think a lot of you are waiting for that pullback. A lot of you have asked, when does it finally start? Here it is, as it seems, but it's not confirmed yet. But maybe it's moving in a parallel trend channel. That's just an idea. We certainly don't have enough waves or we don't have enough price structure to confirm that this is a channel. We only have 2 touch points down there, 2 up there, and this isn't even a confirmed top in place. So I'm going to take that off again. But sometimes corrections move in corrective price channels, and then when we see a break out of that channel, it suggests the next wave in the cycle has started. So for me, it continues to be a matter of, okay, let's wait and see if this larger correction is now started to unfold. It will be confirmed, in my view, if we get a break below the Tuesday low, and that was here at $58. No, 1 second. It's $51.30. Because my view is, if we break below that level, then we don't have 3 waves down, then we actually have 5. And that would be an indication that, we are likely moving down here in this correction. On the other hand, a break above the last high here, $62.50, it would require a change in wave count, but only reinterpreting the microstructure. Again, it could just be a higher B wave. Only a break above the basically $68 level, the high that was made on the 16th of November, only that would suggest that really we're getting another extension in wave 3. So it's time here to be a bit flexible. That is all related to sentiment. Okay, so typically towards the end of a third wave, a lot of people are getting interested in any asset. That could be Solana, that could be it could be a stock. A lot of people are buying at the end of a third wave. Or maybe they even buy the pullback in a wave 4 just to realize that there's really just one wave left in a wave 5, and then it comes down, and then they sell low, okay, because they are frustrated because it didn't move up as far as it should have, because a wave 5 is typically the last wave of a cycle. And then it will rally again, you know, and yeah, it's just be aware of the relevant Elliott wave pattern. Here really nothing has happened for a few days, okay? So we just need a bit of patience now to see, do we come down a little lower into this support area? If not, then it's not yet wave 4. But in both scenarios, either the scenario where we would like to see another extension, then come down and then up, or where we're already in the wave 4 and then up. In both scenarios, another high is forecasted after the wave 4 finishes. It's just that the wave 4 should take a little while because the wave 2 did as well. That was down here. So what we typically want to see is the wave 4 at least having a similar length as the wave 2 to be a reliable wave 4. Yeah, I don't think there is much more to add. Not sure how much movement we get today given that the stock market is closed, but we'll see. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. And you can find the links for those in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.